The Biden administration is about to get rid of more than 50 Trump officials. The Justice Department is set to ask nearly all Senate-confirmed U.S. attorneys from the Trump era to resign as early as today. But two of the highest-profile attorneys, they will not be going anywhere. John Durham will continue his special counsel investigation into what started the Russia probe, but he is expected to resign as U.S. attorney in Connecticut. And David Weiss, the U.S. attorney for Delaware, will stay on as he is overseeing the tax probe of Hunter Biden. NBC's Julia Ainsley has been digging into this story. Julia, some people are connecting this headline to the impeachment trial, saying something is going on between the two. But that's not the case. There is no connection. Isn't this totally normal for any new administration to bring in new people?
Totally normal, especially if you consider the fact that Donald Trump did this really in an abrupt across the board way. He did this in early March of 2017. We're seeing the Biden administration get there a little faster, but they still want an orderly transition process where these outgoing U.S. attorneys are able to designate someone to take their spot. And as you point out, some of those high profile people that might look to have some connection where their dismissal would look like it was politically motivated, those people will be staying in their position. And you also have to think about the difference in priorities when you have over 50 U.S. attorneys who were appointed by Trump, and then you have these people coming in from Biden. We're talking about a difference not heavily prosecuting immigration crimes as much. We're trying to dig into hate crimes as a higher priority, look at civil rights violations that might be committed systemically by police departments. These are all priorities of the incoming administration that weren't priorities of the Trump administration. So it would make sense to want people in those high positions as U.S. attorneys and prosecutors across the country who align with Biden. And that is a transition process they are starting today. Very different than that abrupt firing we saw in March of 2017 when everyone was out overnight.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.